Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. 20 high potassium foods is my most watched video with interesting comments about the choice of foods. Part 1 looked at comments about the safety of Chinese farm tilapia and carbohydrate content. This video looks at plant potassium, potassium dietary supplements, and omitted foods. Several viewers commented that food is a poor source of potassium because soil is potassium deficient and that potassium supplements are essential. First, is food crop soil in the U.S. potassium deficient? Most commercial fertilizers provide 3 essential nutrients in varying combinations. The nutrients are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. The chemical symbol for soluble potash is K2O. According to the periodic table of elements, K is the symbol for potassium. Potash has 2 atoms of potassium bound to 1 atom of oxygen. Potassium is essential for plant health and human health. So why would anyone leave a comment about plant foods being potassium deficient? Bananas have been recommended for their potassium content for years. And potassium deficiency is so rare in the U.S., there is no recommended dietary allowance. The range for recommended daily potassium intake is as low as 1,500 milligrams to as high as 5,000 milligrams. And these numbers are recommendations, not requirements. Some Americans believe they must take a daily potassium supplement. Eating a high-sodium American diet may require more potassium to prevent high blood pressure. But most sodium in the American diet is added sodium, not naturally occurring sodium. And a diet providing too much potassium can be as bad as too much sodium. Having high or low potassium can produce similar symptoms, but one of the most important symptoms is arrhythmia, abnormal heart rhythms. The U.S. FDA considers the risk of potassium supplement overdose high enough to limit over-the-counter potassium to less than 100 milligrams per tablet or capsule. This multivitamin provides 80 milligrams, which they claim is 2% of the daily value. This manufacturer is using 4,000 milligrams as the daily value. Some supplements list more than 100 milligrams on the bottle, but this information is misleading. Actual potassium is 90 milligrams, which they claim is 3% of the daily value, or about 3,000 milligrams. Obtaining 2,000 milligrams of potassium from supplements requires exceeding the 1 tablet daily dosage by taking 20 to 25 tablets a day. Taking a dietary supplement provides less than 100 milligrams of potassium a day. Eating 1 medium banana provides 4 times that amount. If dietary supplements provide less than 100 milligrams a day, where does the remaining 1,400 to 4,900 milligrams come from? And which potassium supplement is the best source of potassium? So what motivates comments about soil and plant food potassium deficiency? One possible answer is that dietary supplements are an unregulated $40 billion a year industry in the U.S. Supplement makers and sellers have a huge financial interest convincing Americans to buy and take a wide variety of supplements. A once daily 99 milligram potassium supplement is one of the worst sources of dietary potassium. On the other hand, doctors can prescribe time-release potassium for patients with low potassium. Thousands of years ago, Hippocrates said, "Let food be your medicine. Your medicine shall be your food." Hippocrates, like many nutrition experts today, recommend getting essential nutrients from minimally processed natural foods, not supplements. Unfortunately, millions of Americans live on a diet of highly processed, low-nutrition chemical foods. Some takeaways are that potassium deficiency is rare in the U.S. Too much or too little potassium can cause heart arrhythmia, There's no RDA for potassium. A balanced, low-sodium diet is the best source, and in the U.S., the FDA limits potassium supplements to less than 100 milligrams per tablet or capsule. Finally, a frequent comment is about leaving a specific food out of the video. The simple fact is that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of high potassium foods. My video looked at 20 common foods readily available throughout the U.S. The video was an overview, not an all-inclusive list of the 20 best potassium-rich foods. A recent viewer commented you couldn't pay him or her to eat sweet potatoes. Disliking a food or foods is perfectly normal. Some people consider raw tomatoes to be a disgusting, slimy food. No list of foods is going to appeal to everyone. Diet comes down to individual choices. 2 new videos highlighting 40 more high potassium foods are scheduled for 2019. The first video is scheduled for next week. I'm sure it will receive some equally interesting comments. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching, and healthy eating.